Happy Friday favorites. Yes, it looks like I'm driving a car right now. Am I? Maybe. So if you don't see my eyes looking at the camera very much, it's for my safety. And it's totally AI that I'm driving right now. It's all AI, allegedly, that I'm driving. I might have just gone home for a couple days to hang out with my mother. And that's on Mother's Day. And that's on being a favorite child, a favorite daughter, you know? Like, what else am I gonna do except for go home and hang out with my mom? Like, I love it. I love it so much. I had the best time. Now I'm driving home. I'm halfway home, back to Fort Worth. This angle's gonna switch up a little bit. But this is just how committed I am to Friday favorites. This is commitment. This is me saying, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I don't have any time to film and or post and edit or any of that stuff. And we'll see how much editing or when this video actually gets uploaded. And yeah, I should do this ahead of time, but I've just been at home for 4 days. And what am I gonna do? Go sit in my room and record a video while my mom's hanging out without me? That's not very favorite child behavior, you know? Like, I need to hang out with my mother. Anyways, it's Friday, May the 8th. And happy May, everyone. I know this is my second Friday favorites of May, but I'm happy it's May. Thank God April's over. Like, screw that month. If you know anything about me, it's that I've always been a pop culture addict. I love fashion, I love pop culture. Maybe you've already come to this conclusion, but like that just tells you in itself what the Met Gala means to me. Like, the Met Gala is a huge event that happens every year. I buckle in, okay? You know, I sit down, I got 2 or 3 screens going through every single outfit and thing that's happening. And I love it. I eat it up. I have made like a Met Gala review video the past 2 or 3 or 4 years. I'm not sure. I think it's 3. I usually sit down and diagnose all of them. This year I'm not going to do that. We're doing that in the form of Friday favorites. This week's favorites is the Met Gala. It's literally just the Met Gala, and this is a very unconventional way for me to do it while driving, okay? Imagine this is your favorite podcaster or your best friend and you're dissecting the Met Gala together, because that's what's going on here. Or maybe it's a car ride with your best friend. Hopefully I make it home safe. I am buckled in after all. This year's theme was costume art. Okay, that's the theme. So like how costumes dress the body, how costume lays on a body. But then the dress code was fashion is art. Okay, so let's not get the two things confused. But can you mix the two things together and make one thing? Apparently. And can you take the two things and then completely ignore them and do something that makes no sense? Totally. No big deal. You're at the Met Gala, do whatever you want. Looking at these people, I'm thinking, okay, costume art, I'm thinking, okay, fashion is art. And I'm thinking, okay, art in general. A lot of the outfits this year were kind of just based off of different styles of art. Impressionism, you know, modernism, all those different kinds of arts. Okay, I didn't take art history. Do dabble here and there in a museum. I just love the celebrity of it all. I really feel like the Met Gala is like one of the last true celebrity type events that we see. Like, yeah, there's the Oscars, there's all the award shows, but those things don't really, I don't know, you don't get so much of like an inside look at those things. You really don't get like a seat at the table. I don't know, like, whereas the Met Gala feels so informal in a way of, it's a live stream of these people like doing a red carpet and or waiting in line to do the red carpet. Vogue always does their live stream and they'll have people there to interview the celebrities. This year, they had Emma Chamberlain back, which I always like look forward to just to see like what she changes, what she does, who she talks to. And I've got to say, I think this year was the best she's ever done. I really think she gets better and better every year. She kind of just like is the like not serious interviewer. And I appreciate that. I just like want fun interviews from these celebrities. I don't want them to like have to do their like PR answers or talk about shit they don't want to talk about. It's fun for Emma to be there and just be like, so what music are you falling asleep to? You know, just like saying stuff like that, but she'll also ask them about their looks. But I feel like they're always a little bit more laid back with Emma. And then they always have like a sideline reporter kind of correspondence, which I think they're at the very beginning of the line. I don't know, before Emma, because Emma, they have her at different spots every year, I think. This year she was by the line waiting, which I think they did that last year, but she's also been at the top of the carpet, which Lala Anthony is always at the top of the carpet now. I think at least for the last 2 or 3 years she's been up there. They had Keke Palmer doing it one year. Lala Anthony has done a great job. I genuinely love watching Lala talk to them because it's almost like she knows how to talk to them best, or that she is genuinely like liked by everybody. Like everybody seems to like know her or know of her. She always does a great job. They switch up, it seems like every year, who the like Vogue live stream correspondents are that will talk to them before they enter the line. This year was Cara Delevingne and Ashley Graham, which I like Ashley Graham more and more that she does these kind of interviews. Pause for bumpy road. Ashley Graham, I think, does well because she seems like she's nice, you know? I feel like she gives off kind of a sweet vibe. Cara Delevingne's kind of a wild card. Like, you never know what she's gonna do or what she's gonna say, and she's always kind of got like a kooky, like, aura, you know? So I don't know why they keep having her back, because I really don't feel like she adds that much to it. I did like her and Ashley Graham together. They did better than like the last couple years those like sideline correspondents have done. So I liked the two of them because it's been like groups of three, and then like the party just gets too big and it's overwhelming because everyone's like talking over each other or just leading conversations in different directions. But I think they did a fine job. You know, I always put on the E! Network stream, but like it's never that good. It's never that good. I don't know if it's because they don't have any sort of like autonomy over the live stream. So they're always on a delay. They have their like 4, 5, 6 panel of fashion people on there. It's like its own thing. I almost feel like it should be like a recap show. I don't think it needs to be going on while the Met Gala is happening, because I think they're just like trying to find things to talk about a lot of times because they're on a delay, waiting for other people to show up. All that being said, the live stream that Vogue did this year was the best live stream they've had ever. Fluid, it wasn't glitchy. Like some years it's like really glitchy. Some years you're like, do they know they're showing this camera right now? I don't know. This was the best by far. Honestly, like Netflix live streaming events could take notes from whatever Vogue did this year, because it was honestly really good. So I enjoyed watching Vogue's live stream this year. I just like really wish there was some sort of inside view of what's happening or like what goes on inside. I know that's part of the lore of the Met Gala is like nobody really knows what the Met Gala is like, you know, inside those four walls. I'll tell you there's like a dinner and there's like a surprise performance. What's the surprise performance with Stevie Nicks and Sabrina Carpenter, and like Sabrina totally like gave it away on the live stream because she was like, yeah, I have no clue. Like there's always a surprise performance. She knew what she was doing there. There wasn't like a whole bunch of surprises on the live stream. Like Beyonce did show up. She was a co-chair, I believe. So like, didn't we know she was going to show up? I don't know. There wasn't a whole lot of like lead up to this year's Met Gala, which I feel like usually they do more around the theme or around the archival, kind of like setting up the whole thing. There really wasn't very much build to it this year on the like Vogue's like publications and their like YouTube channel. Like they didn't do much to be like, hey guys, it's happening, you know, like get excited. But I will tell you, this is the most content on their YouTube channel and Instagram and stuff that I've ever seen. Like they did so many get ready with so-and-so behind the scenes in their hotel room videos than they've ever done before, which I love and appreciate. And I think they did a pretty average amount of interviews with Emma Chamberlain that they always do. Now, what you've finally been waiting for, I'm sure, is the fashion, the outfits, the looks. It was such a broad category that some people went completely left and some went completely right. It was very up to whoever's interpretation of the dress code, the theme. This happens every year. This really happens every year. It was almost like everyone had their own theme because they may have been interpreting a different type of art. So like some people were very medieval, some people were very like modern, or some people were very like impressionist, which looking back, you have to like appreciate more because it's kind of like a walking museum. It's like there's gonna be different periods of art. So it was cool, but I think it's the fact that like they were all coming in at different times. It was like a hodgepodge of all these different things. My best dress, people that stick out in my head the most, okay? Number one best dress, Emma Chamberlain, like 8 down, so good, killed the theme. She was literally like art emerging from the ground. She looked so good. I like can't even put it to words. Like everything about that custom like dress, how it had been hand painted, how it just like flowed, the draping, like how it fit her, everything about it, along with the makeup, the hair, the bleached eyebrows was perfect. Like no notes. It was so good. And I think that's because Emma appreciates art and also fashion so much. Like I have to think that Vogue really looks at her in a super positive way because they keep asking her back. She keeps doing a good job every year with her outfits, with the interviews. I don't know, she's like becoming one with the Met Gala. You know what I mean? Like people that she was interviewing were like, oh, this is your second home. Like you're always here. She's being associated with the Met Gala now, which is so crazy. Kind of after that, I'm like, I don't know. Like everyone else is like, there's a very like middle section of people that I'm like, yes, this was very beautiful. And then the rest were kind of just like, that's all you got? You know, this is what you brought to the Met Gala? Other looks that I really liked, okay? No particular order. I really liked both Kendall and Kylie's looks. I thought they were really good. I do not understand why Kendall didn't like debut the wings on the carpet. Like I think that was a huge missed opportunity for them. Like that would have been a beautiful photo. I don't know why they like waited till they got inside to like debut the wings. So I'd like to hear why they did that. All right, guys. Location update. Driving the back way around Fort Worth. I'm currently in Boyd, Texas. Shout out. Really like the land around here. Lots of horses and cows and green pastures. Looks like the First Methodist Church has yoga classes every Monday. So back to my favorite looks. Damn. Some of my other favorite looks at the Met Gala. I really liked Beyonce's, okay? And here's the deal. I didn't do all the background work this year on what this meant or what this was referring to. And I wasn't watching it by myself, so I couldn't like lock my ear into all the details. It's whatever. It wasn't that big of a deal this year, okay? The Met Gala just was not a big deal this year. I don't know all the references. I didn't understand Rihanna's outfit. That's okay. She still looks awesome, always does. I thought the Carters pulling up together, like Blue Ivy, Beyonce, and Jay-Z pulling up together was really fun. Blue Ivy is like going to be a star. I don't know what she's going to do yet. I'm sure she's gonna do music, but like she's gonna be a star. So why not like start now, you know? Other ones that I did like, I liked Sabrina's. I really liked Sabrina's, but like as far as being on theme, I really don't think it was on theme. Was it costumey? Yes. It was costume art, sure. Sabrina's costume would have been perfect for the theme of Hollywood, old Hollywood, or referencing black and white film or like film glamour. I don't know. It was giving Hollywood. It wasn't, you know, anyways. Who else did I like? I really liked Chase Infinity's outfit. As far as best dressed guys, the guys like were so boring this year. Honestly, like I don't really have one. I liked Zach Posen's like jacket that had abs on it and kind of looked like it was made out of like armor. That's like kind of it. There was one other guy. I don't know his name, but he had like a beaded top that looked like his, like what his torso would look like. That was cool. I'll insert a picture. Okay. Vogue had a little article with like references. I saw a lot of people that were very like reference adjacent once looking at that article, but I wouldn't have like understood it before then. A lot of looks really made you look at them and kind of dissect of how that went with the theme. So maybe that's a good thing. Really like had to think about it. It wasn't so obvious this year. It wasn't so obvious. Oh, I did love Bad Bunny's special effects makeup. He looked like an old man. Is that fashion? That's not. That's like makeup and beauty. It's not fashion, but it is costume. That's really it, guys. That's all. Here's to next year and hoping for a quiet room to watch it by myself and a very cool theme. Who knows? Hell, maybe I'll be there. All right, thanks for watching this very dangerous Friday favorites. Hope you enjoyed it. See you on my couch next week, probably. We'll see. Bye.